If you've heard the term Ayurveda before, but you're not sure what it is, this is for you. Hey everyone, Katie here. I am a certified Ayurveda teacher and a yoga instructor. And on this channel, I offer videos on Tuesdays with free on-demand yoga classes as well as information about Ayurveda to help you understand what it is and how you can incorporate some of its practices into your life. So if that interests you, consider subscribing for new content. You can also ring the bell to get notified anytime a new video posts. So, Ayurveda. What the heck is it? Now, I admit I'd never even heard the word until just a few years ago. But at the 10,000 foot level, and in just a more academic sense, Ayurveda is the sister science to yoga. Now, the word itself means the science of life in Sanskrit, and the most bare bones definition is this. Ayurveda is a thousands of years old complete healing system that focuses on tools and practices that move you toward overall balance and wellness, and that help you tap into your innate ability to heal, which then allows you to live longer and do whatever it is you were put on this earth to do. Now that is a big statement, right? But we can unpack it just a little bit more. So first, Ayurveda is not your typical Western medicine. It doesn't address symptoms. Rather, it addresses the root cause of why you're getting symptoms in the first place. And by pinning down a root cause of whatever imbalance or illness you're experiencing, you can make natural choices using all your senses to help bring yourself back to balance. So, this is holistic lifestyle health and wellness that we are talking about, which means that Ayurveda is a champion for eating right and exercising and breathing and sleeping well and reducing stress and, again, using all your senses to do it. And I mean, really, for everything that you experience in life, from the food you eat to your emotions, physical, mental health, your environment, your relationships, even down to your schedule, Ayurveda has a way to approach it. Now, we can pick this apart even more closely. And to do that, we'll describe Ayurveda as a science using 3 Ps, all right? So Ayurveda is personalized. It's preventative, and it's practical. So let's look at each one of these. Personalized. So Ayurveda is so hyper individualized. Each of us is an individual, right? We've all got unique features and characteristics and experiences. So all of that individuality is taken into consideration when it comes to Ayurveda. Who you are as an individual, your unique makeup, the traits that make up your body and your mind, and also what individual needs you have in this moment. That's what helps determine what specific practices and tools and routines will make the most sense for you and what's going to help you tap into your healthiest self. So that could be anything from specific lifestyle practices or a specific routine or a dietary modification, but all of it is tailored specifically to you to help you return to balance and what that means for you and overall health, and also to stay that way. Now, next, Ayurveda is also preventative. So one of the things that I love most about it is that Ayurveda offers and guides you toward healthier choices that also help prevent disease. So here's the really cool thing. We as humans have an innate ability to repair and restore and actually heal ourselves. And these Ayurvedic practices help you tap into that intuitive healing capability. I mean, this is really powerful stuff. So whether it's something like eating certain foods to help with inflammation, or maybe just what time of day you decide to exercise, or what you include in your morning routine specifically, there are so many just small choices that you can make that can help you find balance physically and mentally and emotionally. And finally, it's also practical. So an Ayurvedic lifestyle is all about simple tools, simple practices. We're not talking about expensive, wild, out there treatments or lifestyle changes that are super drastic necessarily, but things like opting for certain spices in your diet, or just waking up at a specific time, or arranging your schedule so it's most conducive to the natural rhythm of the day, or breathing exercises to calm your nervous system, or something like using a tongue scraper to clean your mouth each morning, which, by the way, I have an entire video discussing. So if you were interested in learning about what tongue scraping is, I know it sounds gross and it is a little bit, but it's such a healthy practice to start. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I'll link that video for you here and then below in the description. But a lot of these Ayurvedic practices are either free or at least really inexpensive to incorporate into your life. But they have, I'm telling you, incredible benefits. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to dive just a little deeper into this idea of personalization in Ayurveda. As we discussed before, each of us has our own unique makeup, right? We all have the same elements within us, and those are the natural properties of nature, the elements of space, air, fire, water, and earth. But how they appear in each of us, that's what makes us unique. And that's why Ayurveda is so personal, because it's got to cater to each and every one of us. What's going on with me and where I need to find balance right now, it's likely completely different from what's going on with you, and where you may have some sort of an imbalance. And it's that unique blend of elements that dictate what's called our dosha. So you could think of your dosha kind of like your personality type or your astrology sign. Your dosha is your individualized composition of you. So it's your body type, it's your tendencies, it's your thought patterns, it's your physical traits, basically everything that makes you, you, it's part of your dosha. And depending which dosha or doshas are dominant within you, different methods and practices are going to work more effectively to help you find balance. So there are 3 doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Now, each of these has specific tendencies and characteristics, which we won't get into here because that would make this video entirely too long, but watch for more videos that are going to explain the doshas in more detail. And once I have those posted, I will link them here. But since this video is meant really to just give you an overview of Ayurveda, we're going to wrap things up. But here is the bottom line, friends. While each person on this planet is unique, and no 2 people are exactly the same, what's universal in Ayurveda is that good health is a byproduct of living in a way that fosters it. So it's creating balance in all aspects of your life by catering to those unique characteristics and individual needs that make you, you. Now, speaking of healthy living, one thing that I have found to be true is that in order to live in the healthiest way, you really have to set yourself up for it. So that means setting aside actual time to build your helpful habits. That means planning your days in a way that's going to max out your efficiency and your productivity. It means organizing your life in a way that works. And it means carving out time for the oh so important self-care that you need and deserve. It means practicing mindfulness on a daily basis. And this is the hack to help you do all of it. So this is my quarterly wellness journal. It helps you accomplish everything that I just mentioned, and it's a goal-setting tool, it's a daily planner, it's a habit tracker, all in one portable 6x9 notebook. So if you're interested in learning more about it, or perhaps purchasing one for yourself, you know I've got you hooked up. It's linked below in the description. And I have also linked my brand new Wellness with Katie app. It just launched in both Apple iOS and in the Google Play stores, and it offers on-demand, ad-free yoga classes and wellness tutorials. So you can check that out in the description as well. Now, coming up here on this channel, we are going to get more into the doshas and explain each of them just a little bit more. But if you want to get ahead of the curve when it comes to the doshas, You can actually take my dosha quiz right now and learn instantly which dosha you are. And that information is extremely powerful. It'll help you start to understand how you can begin to approach Ayurveda and which tools and practices and dietary choices will make the most sense for your unique mind-body constitution. So I have linked that quiz for you down in the description as well. Lots of resources in that description. Go check it out. But friends, that's it for now. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what questions you have though about Ayurveda in the comments. There's so much to cover, but I would also love to know what it is that you're most curious about and create a video to help answer your questions. Also, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so that you don't miss any new content. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.